My goal is to provide that non-biased information out to the citizens so that they can make those decisions that impact them in daily life. And I think through extension, I have a really good opportunity to do that.
It has been a huge success across the state and in our district and our counties. You know, it's just a great way for folks to kind of get back into the routine of walking or doing a physical activity after the long winter, and kind of helping them to redevelop that habit.
We're having our celebration event for Walk Kansas. Teams are going to be coming together tomorrow to share in that celebration. They're going to get to eat healthy snacks. We're going to have lots of fruits and veggies available for people to try. But really it's about bringing these teams together because they're going to get to talk about their experience and share their stories. What did they do? Did they lose weight? How do they feel better? Did they have any challenges that they were able to overcome? And so I think it'll be a lot of fun to have everybody come together and share those moments.
One of my action plans fall is to try to address issues related to residue management, whether it be wheat production, corn production.
Cultural practices continue to change. We're not tilling the soil the way that we were 20 years ago. I'm sure that those changes will continue to evolve, and we want to keep at the forefront of that and make sure that our producers are doing things so that they can continue to do them into the future and make money at the same time.
We put together several publications. We wrote multiple news articles. We sent newsletters. We sent 1,300 mailings to burn permit holders across this county.
During the month of April, we were working with producers to try to make sure that days that they wanted to burn would be days that would be safe to burn and that it wouldn't cause a smoke issue for some of the larger communities. So working very closely with our emergency management office and the other cooperators across the state on trying to make that Flint Hill smoke management plan work.
All of our planning has paid off. With most of the buildings damaged, we staged out of the extension office, set up the call center to field questions on volunteering and donations. Monday morning, we shipped out over 200 volunteers. So we sent as many volunteers from this area or from our office as there are residents in the city limits. We, as a COAT, are the group that log all of that information and accept those donations to then distribute to the residents. They have enough to deal with at that time.
I have always seen a need to do parenting classes. Everybody has their own style of discipline. This is a big thing. So bringing the responsive discipline is a curriculum that is bringing techniques to the parents that you don't have to touch your child. You're going to have those techniques that are going to even bring the self-esteem of that child up. Those issues of not behaving well, it's going to be less because the child feels good with himself. I see right away the happiness in the parents having a technique or a solution for problems.
In the town of Morland, which is 15 miles west in the western edge of Graham County, they lost their grocery store. Now that puts them in what is called a food desert, where the citizens of Morland are more than 10 miles away from food. So currently they're trying to reopen a community-owned and community-supported grocery store, and they're working on the construction of that project right now, and Extension has been very helpful in trying to get that store put back into the community.
I work in an area that there are no grocery stores within 2 miles of the community. So we are coming together to see how we can provide access to food. We're looking at ways that we can help improve policy. We're looking at ways that we can help people in the community get to the food if it's not there. We are working at how we can increase our farmers markets, how we can encourage people to do more gardening. And when that occurs on the nutrition level, then we have to work at how we can get people to eat what they're growing.
We know there is a need in our community to promote healthy eating and physical exercise among children. So we've had the opportunity to work with our schools within the district to deliver those programs. I want to expose them to things that they might not have tried at home, to encourage them to try new things.
By the ripple effect, catching those parents and grandparents with the publications and the education that we provide to the kids really is a good way to get home that message about the importance of good nutrition, balancing your food intake with your physical activity levels, and all those types of things.
And what I love about Kansas Healthy Yards and Communities is it's a way to do more environmentally friendly gardening practices, and it's information that's easily accessible. It's all packaged together. I did a full-day workshop focusing on each of the different strategies in Kansas Healthy Yards and Communities. That workshop drew people that I'd never seen at any other extension event, and so it was a great way to draw more people in and get them familiar with what extension has to offer.
And what's unique about that is we have several community professionals that are providing the program, but they're actually training what is called promotoras, which is a volunteer model from Mexico of women that are well respected in the community, but they're just ordinary neighborhood people, and then they learn information and they take it to the community. So it's another model for volunteers, kind of a new way of training the trainer. And we're pretty excited about that.
So this is a new thing that I'm bringing to this community, and it's expanding faster than I thought. They are carving time from the busy life that they have, and they're carving that time just to be with the family. You know, it's just that connection and knowing us in a deeper level that it won't happen otherwise.
When you're teaching something and the light bulb clicks on, you can kind of see it in their face, and it's like, oh, I get this now. You know, those aha moments are just priceless.